What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to the King Sense channel. I am Mr. King Sense, and we believe that fragrances are not just another hobby, but they're a lifestyle. We got 3 goals: be your best, look your best, and of course, smell your best. Now, if that's something that has your attention, show your support by hitting that like button, leaving a comment, and subscribe to the channel. Come and be a part of the family. We would love to have you. I hope everybody had a blessed week, a blessed weekend, and I wish you many more. Now, let's get on to the featured presentation. All right, guys, so today I'm giving you my top 10 spring fragrances for 2023. All right, that time is here. This is the moment that some of us been waiting on. A lot of us really been waiting to pull out some of those freshy, more citrusy, aromatic fragrances that just have that wow factor, have that lingering power, guys, and tend to perform well in those high heat temperatures. Guys, so this is that list that a lot of folks have been asking about. So without further ado, let's get into it. First up on the list, by the house of Chanel, we have Chanel Allure Homme Sport. Chanel Allure Homme Sport. All right, guys, so some of the main players that you're going to get in this one is Italian Mandarin. Guys, we got some vanilla, we got tonka bean, we got amber, and we got C notes. All right. So really what you get in this fragrance, guys, you get this fresh, creamy, smooth, exquisite, refined fragrance, man. And I just really feel like this one here is just perfect for spring, guys. Absolutely perfect. This is one of those fragrances that really has that wow factor. I mean, when people get a whiff of this one, as you're passing through in an alleyway or as you're passing through in a hallway or wherever it is that you are, guys, this just has one of the most hypnotic, lingering scent trails or scent bubbles around you, guys, that people just find absolutely pleasant, guys. You cannot go wrong with this fragrance, guys, from the house of Chanel. That is Allure Homme Sport. All right, guys, next up on the list, by the house of Parfums de Marly, we have Layton. Parfums de Marly, Layton. Now, guys, if you've never experienced the power of Layton, what I need you to do right now is pause the video and go and get you a sample. Order you a sample right now. And then you come back to the video. Guys, we're talking about apple, bergamot, vanilla. Guys, we got cardamom, we got sandalwood that just adds that creamy texture to it, guys. And, oh man. Guys, one of the best fragrances on the market to this date. One of the absolute greatest fragrances to date right here from the house of Parfums de Marly, guys. So pretty much what you're going to get, guys, we're talking about freshness, we're talking about spicy, we're talking about creamy, intoxication, guys, and just, this is just one of those certified head turning DNAs. Guys, it just does it. It just does it, man. You got to get your nose on this fragrance, and that's Parfums de Marly, Layton. Next up on the list, by the house of Kilian, we have Kilian Apple Brandy on the rocks. Kilian Apple Brandy on the rocks. All right, guys. Whew. This is a problem. Do you understand what I'm saying, guys? When I say it is a problem, guys, it is a problem. Man, guys, has to be one of Kilian's greatest fragrances, in my humble opinion. All right. So what you're going to get in this one, we got rum, we got pineapple, guys, we got brandy, we got vanilla, and we got cedar. Man, look, just an absolute work of art. An absolute work of art, guys, how they were able to just bring literally a apple brandy on the rocks to life, guys. You got your shot glass right here. You got your fine liqueur on the inside of it, man. And they just were able to really bring it to life when you smell this fragrance, guys. I mean, you can just smell the quality. You can smell the alcohol, guys. You could, I mean, just downright, oh man, absolutely intoxicating fragrance right here. Guys, we're talking about a fragrance that is boozy, a fragrance that is fresh, woody, sweet. It has a gourmand-like feel to it. So it is leaning more towards the gourmand side of things. To me, guys, an absolute perfect fragrance right here from the House of Killian. And that is Apple Brandy on the rocks, guys. Get you a sample of it if you never smelled it. Next up on the list, by the House of Prada, we have Prada Luna Rossa Ocean. All right, Prada Luna Rossa Ocean. All right, some of the main players that you're going to get in this one, guys, we're talking about bergamot, we're talking about iris, caramel, musk, and suede. All right, so guys, I feel like this is their answer to Bleu de Chanel. All right, so you got a designer versus another designer. So if you never have smelled Prada Ocean, but you have smelled Bleu de Chanel, they're gonna have some similarities in them, but this one goes in a different direction. This one, I feel like they added more of a seductive factor in there, especially with the caramel accord, and then they added that soft, elegant, powdery iris note that I think just does it a little bit better than what Bleu de Chanel did. Guys, now a nice rivalry, a good rivalry would be Bleu de Chanel the Parfum, all right? But when we're talking about just the Bleu de Chanel line in general, I believe this one is gonna be better than most of those out there. I'm not sure if this one is exactly better than a Parfum, but they are neck and neck, guys. So when we're talking about Prada Ocean, we're talking about fresh, citrusy, we're talking about aromatic, inoffensive, and guys, we're just talking about a smooth, refined DNA, guys. I think Prada knocked this one out the park, guys, and I'm just really glad to have this one in the collection. From the House of Prada, this is Prada Luna Rossa Ocean. All right, guys, next up on the list, by the House of Parfums Vintage, we have Emperor Extrait. All right, we got Emperor Extrait. Guys, if you know me, if you know anything about the King Sense channel and what we do over here, guys, we love the House of Parfums Vintage. Guys, this is absolutely in my top 3 fragrances, maybe even top 2. All right, guys, if you don't know anything about Emperor Extrait, allow me to elaborate for just 2 seconds. Let me have 2 seconds of your time. Guys, when it comes to the Creed Aventus DNA, this fragrance right here is downright disrespectful. Guys, this is pure disrespect when it comes to the Creed Aventus DNA. Guys, so much that people will get in an argument or maybe even a fight with you about how this one is even better. Guys, there's people out there that have crowned this better than the original Creed Aventus itself. Guys, that speaks to the volume, that speaks to the quality of this fragrance when we're talking about Emperor Extrait, guys. Oh man, come on, man. Guys, we're talking about bergamot, pineapple, apple, birch, vanilla, juniper berries. Guys, we're talking about a fragrance that is fresh, slightly smoky, citrusy, guys, refined, elegance, and just downright a certified showstopper. Guys, this is a certified showstopper. Now, the House of Parfums Vintage, you can go on the website, they do offer samples. I strongly recommend that you just go online, order your sample, guys. The samples are like $6. They're like $6. Don't just take my word for it. get your nose and your skin on Emperor Extrait, and then you come back to this video and let me know what your thoughts and opinions are. Next up on the list, by the house of Creed, we have Creed Aventus Cologne. Creed Aventus Cologne. Man, this is, guys, this is another one of those fragrances that's just a problem, man. I mean, in every aspect. We're talking about scent profile. Guys, we're talking about performance. We're talking about the compliment factor. Guys, this is just one of those 10 out of 10 fragrances that is a problem. So some of the main players you're going to get in here, we're talking about mandarin orange. We're talking about ginger. It has some sandalwood, guys. You got musk, and then you have some styrex in here as well. Guys, this to me is more of the original Creed Aventus DNA, just more dressed down. So I'm talking about a leather jacket with a V-neck t-shirt on, guys, some jeans, some nice Kohans or something like that, guys, and got some sunglasses on, man. So we're talking about a smooth, more bad boys take on the original Creed Aventus, guys, and they really knocked this one out the park, guys. Absolutely knocked it out the park, man. So, guys, this one here, when we're talking about Creed Aventus Cologne, fresh, creamy, woody, invigorating, guys, energetic, and just really a refreshing take on the original Creed Aventus DNA. Guys, they just, man, they added that mandarin orange and that ginger, and man, they just really, like I said, guys, they knocked it out the park, man. If you never experienced this fragrance, I'm probably gonna say that this one is even better than the OG. Guys, I'm gonna have to do a versus video so we can really break it down and talk about it. But guys, right now, you need to get your nose and your skin on Aventus Cologne. All right, guys, next up on the list, by the house of Dior, we have Dior Homme 2020. Dior Homme 2020, all right? Now, man, incredible. Absolutely incredible, guys. So some of the main players you're gonna get in this one is bergamot, cashmere wood, you got patchouli, you got ISO E Super, all right? Guys, the only thing I can really say about this one, it's an absolute masterpiece. An absolute masterpiece, guys. I truly believe that the house of Dior they do not miss. In my humble opinion, the house of Dior, when it comes to them, when it comes to designers, they just do not miss, guys. So fresh, woody, masculine, classy, refined, and elegance is what you're gonna get inside of this bottle. Guys, you owe it to yourself to get a sample of this fragrance. Get you a sample of it. Next up on the list, by the house of Parfums de Marly, we're talking about Cologne. Parfums de Marly, Cologne, all right? This one, guys, whew, man, listen. This has to be probably in my top 3, maybe my top 5 Parfums de Marly fragrances, but this actually might be in the number 3 slot. This one here, guys, is fresh, woody, creamy, citrusy, guys, seductive, herbaceous. It definitely has a herbaceous quality to it, guys. And I'm gonna say that this is a very masculine fragrance, all right? So this is not unisex safe. So any ladies that's watching, stay away. But this will be a great gift for your significant other, all right? Absolutely 100%. When it comes to cologne, man, this is just a gorgeous, gorgeous DNA, man. Gorgeous DNA, guys. All right, guys, next up on the list, by the house of Creed, we have Silver Mountain Water. Silver Mountain Water. Man. Guys, this is one of those fragrances, man. This is just one of those fragrances that I feel every man should have. Every man should own this fragrance. Guys, what you get in here is mandarin orange. Guys, we got bergamot, we got green tea, we got petitgrain, and we got sandalwood. Man. When I think about Creed Silver Mountain Water, and I mentioned this in another video, guys, this has an angelic feel to it, guys, that I just envision heaven. This is what, to me, heaven would smell like, mixed with some type of tropical rainforest. So when you put those two together in your mind, you might be able to envision how good this one smells. Guys, when we're talking about Silver Mountain Water, guys, we're talking about a fragrance that is slightly green, inky, metallic. Guys, very pleasant, refreshing. This is one of those grown man fragrances, guys. And this is definitely one of those lady killers. Guys, when you hear people talk about lady killer fragrances, this is one of those lady killer fragrances. Guys, compliments galore. The ladies will want to be all in your personal space with a fragrance like this. Creed Silver Mountain Water. All right, guys, last up on the list, we have one of the most controversial DNAs. You got one of the most hated or loved fragrance brands or fragrance lines, guys. And the fragrance that we're talking about today is Sauvage, and this is Dior Sauvage, the Parfum. All right, Dior Sauvage Parfum. Guys, I don't know about you, but I absolutely love the Sauvage lineup, guys. I have every single one. The only one that I do not own is the Cool Spray, and I will try to get my hands on a bottle of that this spring and summer. But the Parfum, to me, is like more of the big brother to the rest of the Sauvage line, excluding the Elixir. All right, the Elixir is like, I don't know, the Elixir is like the uncle or the godfather to the lineup, so they're not directly related. They're not directly similar to one another, but they do have somewhat of the same bloodline or DNA, but that one's just a tad bit different. But guys, when it comes to the rest of the Sauvage line, this is it. Guys, this is it. Bergamot, mandarin orange, sandalwood, vanilla, olibanum. Guys, just a job well done, man. We're talking about fresh, sweet, woody. We're talking about creamy, opulence, guys, smooth. This fragrance is just very inviting. This is another one of those fragrances that will make people want to invade your personal space. Guys, we're talking about a fragrance that has one of the most hypnotic lingering powers, one of the most hypnotic sillage or scent trails. Guys, to me, this fragrance right here deserves some respect. That's to me, all right? So there you have it. My top 10 for spring that I cannot wait to wear. Some of them I've already been wearing, but some of the other ones, guys, I've been waiting for some high heat temperatures. But if you have any of these fragrances, guys, let me know what's your thoughts and opinions down below. If you have any questions, guys, you can drop them down below as well. I will get to you. But I absolutely 100% recommend every fragrance in this video, guys. But I absolutely strongly encourage you to sample first. You know, I always talk about test driving before you buy the car. All right, so I still stand on that, guys. These fragrances will cost you a pretty penny. All right, and I cannot refund you your money if you are not satisfied. Guys, so until the next time, be blessed, be safe, and Mr. King Sense is out.